What is up, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and wow, what a basketball game. This is my post-game video for Game 2 of my Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh my god. The Boston Celtics beat the Milwaukee Bucks 109-82-86, and we have tied this series at one apiece. Celtics win Game 2, and what a fucking game, especially the first half. What a fucking first half. Second half was there. But I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons of this game. But I got to give this man, the man of the hour that led this team to this victory, pretty much the superstar of the game, Jaylen Brown. Wow, what a performance by Jaylen Brown. This guy is an absolute beast. I love him. He's been absolute insane. He's been phenomenal in this game. And Jaylen Brown pretty much scored the first couple points for us, 7 points. The Milwaukee Bucks have not led in this game at all. All game, they have not had a lead. The first half, we just went exploding with threes. Jaylen Brown, my God. But anyways, we didn't have Marcus Smart in this game, so Derek White replaced Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart was still dealing with his leg injury from Game 1. He was rocking the green hair like always. But what a game by Jaylen Brown. And another man I got to give my props to is Grant Williams. This guy is unstoppable. This is exactly what you need to do with this guy. It's like he's been successful defending Giannis down low. Like Giannis, man. Giannis played 2 horrible games. Like, you can look at the stats, but still, this is a really good basketball player who can make plays. Like, there's so many times in this game, Giannis just drove to the basket, just shoved someone, and there was no call. Like, really. But the Celtics defense, man, just showed up in this game. Like, Giannis turned the ball over. Look, the Milwaukee Bucks turned the ball over so many times. Look, the Celtics had some stupid turnovers as well. But Jaylen Brown, man, he was amazing. Grant Williams. This squad, man. Robert Williams III. Oh, my God. He had a couple points. Jason Tatum, man. Jason Tatum was amazing in this game. Look, the defense played well against Giannis in this Bucks team, but still, players like Bobby Portis killed you a little bit. Brook Lopez only had 2 points. It was off of a 3-point attempt by Drew Holiday, I think, and then he just backed right in. Drew Holiday is an absolute beast. Bobby Portis, Grayson Allen, and I gotta tell you, there was so many calls or coach challenges. I think one was the Giannis elbow to the face or something. I think it was to Grant Williams. Yeah. It was a elbow to the face. They challenged it, coach challenge, or whatever, but it was unsuccessful. Most of the coach challenges in this game were unsuccessful. Another challenge was, I think it was Grant Williams. I think most of the coach calls were like, I'm Grant Williams. So Grayson Allen kind of had his hand in Grant Williams. Grant Williams tried to move, but Allen's elbow kind of twisted a little bit, and he went down hard, and it looked pretty bad, but they had to take a look at that. But looking at this Celtics squad, Jason Tatum had 29 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, and he was 43 minutes on the floor. Al Horford, look, the ball movement for these guys. I think it was Al Horford down low. There was a ball movement with Jason Tatum. Passed it to Derek White and Robert Williams, and then down low. It was just good ball movement. Al Horford with 11 points. Robert Williams III had 10 points. He had amazing alley-oop. It was a putback point. Jaylen Brown, man, the man of the hour, had 30 points. This guy is unbelievable. 6 assists, 5 rebounds in 38 minutes on the court. Derek White, 28 minutes. He had 0 points. Unfortunately, he was a little quiet. And Peyton Pritchard, man, he had 6 points. Both of them were pretty much threes. Look, the amount of time that this guy missed threes in games one, it was unbelievable. But they made shots. The reason why the Celtics won this game is because we kept knocking down threes. Look, I'm going to go to the stats real quick. The amount of threes, we shot 20 threes. That's the most in playoff history. We shot more threes, 15 more threes than the Milwaukee Bucks did. And pretty much we knew that we were going to blow them out, so we put in our practice squad of Malik Fitz, Sam Hobson, who had 2 free throws, Luke Cornett, Aaron Nesmith, and Nick Sastis, whoever his name is. But Giannis had 28 points. He just a complete beast. He kept driving into the paint. The Milwaukee Bucks killed us in the paint like all day. 28 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds, 38 minutes on the court for Giannis. Bobby Portis, like I said, 13 points, 0 assists, 8 rebounds, 26 minutes. Brook Lopez only had 2 points. Like I said, that was the only points that he had. It was a rebound off of a three, and then he kind of just did a backboard shot into it. His first points of the game. Drew Holiday, man, he's a complete beast. 19 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 40 minutes on the court. Wesley Matthews had 4. He had a nice couple of points, and Grayson Allen had 5. He got shaken up. He had some nice driving. It was a nice play, a screen by Giannis, and he had a couple of those. That's pretty much it. This Celtics defense just played incredible, and you kind of knew the Celtics were going to come in this game pumped up and ready to go. But let's look at the stats now. The Boston Celtics were 38 and 80 in the field goal percentage, with 47.5 for the Celtics and 46.6. They were 34 and 73 in field goals. Like I said, here's the stat that's crazy. 3-pointers. The Celtics scored 20 3-pointers. They were 20 and 43. That's 46.5%. Looking at the Bucks, they were 3 and 18. That's 16.7%. The Boston Celtics were just unbelievable in threes in this game. That's pretty much why we won this game, and the other one is because of forcing the Milwaukee Bucks turnovers. Free throws, we were 13 and 15. That's 86.7%. The Celtics were 86.7% from free throws, and the Milwaukee Bucks, they were 15 and 23, 65.2% from the free throw. Total rebounds were 40 for the Celtics, 37 for the Milwaukee Bucks. Offensive rebounds, we had 7 and they had 5. We had 28 assists and they had 16. The blocks, we had 5 blocks. They also had 5 blocks. And this is what pretty much helped us win this game. Steals, we had 10 steals. They had 4. Only 4 steals. And turnovers, like I said, the turnovers absolutely, the turnovers killed the Milwaukee Bucks. They had 16 turnovers. We only had 11. It was pretty, and this is where we got killed. And I'm going to talk about this later in this video, actually, but points in the paint. This Celtics team, starting from game 1 against the Bucks, right? Starting from game 1, this offense couldn't do anything in the paint. We had to rely on threes in this game. Points in the paint. The Milwaukee Bucks killed us. Now, this is the stats. 54 points in the paint for the Milwaukee Bucks. How about the Celtics? 24. 24 points in the paint for the Boston Celtics. The Milwaukee Bucks? 54! If you look at that, you know the Celtics can't score in the paint. This Milwaukee Bucks defense is so good in the paint in this game. It was unbelievable. 54 to us 24. You see that, you're going to have issues. This Celtics team can't just rely on threes. Look, I went to the Facebook page for the Milwaukee Bucks, and there's fans that I actually agree with, like Milwaukee Bucks fans saying that, oh, the Celtics, we got the Celtics where they wanted. We could stop them. They were like, the Milwaukee defense is stopping the Celtics in the paint, and that's true. They're telling the truth. And look, Celtics fans, it's great that we won, but with this Milwaukee defense in the paint, how we're gonna win games. This offense, look, it's great to see that Grant Williams shot a two, like drove in and shot. Okay, Jason Tatum had a offensive score. There was a Al Horford to a Jason Tatum pass with only a few seconds left in the half. But still, we shot more threes than we did scoring in the paint. We just need to work. We need to find ways to shoot and get our offense going. This offense in the paint has been absolute a nightmare, a dumpster fire. 54 points in the paint for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Boston Celtics only 24. That is the issue, people. And if the Celtics want to win games 3 and 4 in Milwaukee, they have to play like they did today. Not today, sorry, yesterday. But we can't just rely on threes. We just have to get points in the paint. We have to find a way to overcome this Milwaukee defense. Like, this Milwaukee defense in the paint is scary. That's why we can't make shots. And look, we've been successful on the threes. 20 threes. That is a playoff record in history. But we just have to find a way. But fouls, moving on, fouls, personal fouls, we had 23 and they had 19. There were some questionable calls. Another coach challenge was, I think it was like Peyton Pritchard kind of grabbed Grayson Allen on the side, and then they had to look at that as well. And the commentator was like, "Why do you need to look at that? It's obviously a foul. He grabbed," which is true. Jason Tatum had a technical foul, so Grayson Allen was able to they gave Grayson Allen a chance to get a free throw by himself, but he missed that. Al Horford drew a technical foul against oh no, it wasn't Al Horford. I think it was Bobby Portis had the technical. It was Bobby Portis with a technical foul or a flagrant foul, and then Al Horford shot 2 free throws, and it was Celtics ball again. But unfortunately, we couldn't capitalize double. That'd been nice. But talking about the third quarter, it didn't look good. The Bucks were kind of a run. They had a 10-0 run with Giannis and a couple of the guys, and I'm like, oh my god! It was like the score was at like 72. And it was at 72 for a while until we shot a 3. We had some nice plays. The screen and the getaway. Jason Tatum made amazing plays. He kind of gave it to Grant Williams or Al Horford, and then he by the way, Robert Williams III was a little shaken up after colliding with a teammate. But the third period, it was like, oh my god, they're coming back now. It was tight. We only scored like 7 points in the second quarter until we kind of got up moving. And look, Peyton Pritchard, the threes were horrible in game 1. We made shots, and they didn't. The Milwaukee Bucks struggled. And at the end of the game, pretty much, we kind of like got threes from Grant Williams and Jason Tatum again, and that pretty much sealed the deal. And that's pretty much the game. And oh my god, what a fucking game. That's how you do it. Look, game 3, this Celtics team got a long way to rest now. Game 3 is in Milwaukee. Saturday night, the Celtics are looking to go up in the series 2-1. But anyways, that's pretty much what I have for you guys. And yeah, Game 3 is in Milwaukee Saturday night, and we're looking to go up 2-1 in the series. And yeah, absolute great performance by this team. And I will see you guys after Game 3 on Saturday. This is Bruin Steel signing off. I am out. See you guys. Go Celtics.